Hello everybody, it's me Sam here in Toronto for WoopaGaming, and today we're going to be showing you the mcMMO plugin for Bukkit.
Now, mcMMO employs some of the core Minecraft game mechanics and amplifies them to add an extensive RPG experience. Within mcMMO, there are 11 skills in which the player can level up in, whilst offering a vast level of customization for server administrators. So, Sam, would you like to tell us about some of the commands within mcMMO?
Okay, so the first command is /mcMMO, and this will just tell you the information about the project and a list of commands. So the first command is mcc, and then this will show you the other commands for the plugin. So first thing we want to do is do mcstats, and this will show you your current level and experience in each of the skills. So you can see there, excavation, fishing. It'll list all the skills, all 12 of them, and it also has them in each section as well, so you can easily see what level you are in each skill, and we're going to go over what each skill does in a bit. Okay, so the next command is let's do mc top. Now you can do mc top and then the skill name, let's do repair, and then this will just show you a list of all the top players with the repair skill, so who has the highest level in repair. Now at the moment, because me and Torrent just logged on, we have 0 XP, so there's no one on the leaderboard. Okay, so we can also do /mcgod, and this will toggle the god mode for mcMMO. We can also do inspect and then the player name, and this will, like the stats did, but we can do this with other players. So this is xTorrent's stats, and we can see his skills are all 0 as well. Okay, so we can also freely edit the stats by doing MMO edit. So we do MMO edit the player name, so Samkio. Skill name, again let's do axis for this time, and then the new value, so let's do 200. So axis has been modified for Samkio. If we do stats again, MC stats, as you can see now, we're now level 200 in axis, and we can do this for any player and then any skill. Okay, we can also do /A, and this will toggle admin chat only for the mcMMO plugin. So you can see I got a slightly different formatting on the text. That's when you know that you're in admin chat. Okay, so they're the basic other commands. There's also some party commands which are quite nice with the mcMMO plugin. So the first one we want to do is create or join a party. We can do that by doing party and then the party name. So I'm going to create a party called party1, and then it tells me I've joined party. So if Torrent wants to do /party1, he'll join the party. Now whoever joins the party first is automatically the owner of that party. We can then toggle party chat by doing /p and then saying whatever we want, and this will allow us to talk into party chat, and only players who are in the party can see our chat. Okay, let's just do that again. So that's one. We can also invite people to the party by doing invite and then the player name. So I sent one to Torrent, and then he can do invite accept to accept the party invite. So are you in the party, Dan?
I'm already in the party, indeed.
Alright, so now we can do PTP and then the party member name, so xTorrent, and this will allow us to teleport to party members. Now it doesn't say you're in the party, it's party with capital P. There we go, so it is case sensitive, one thing to note. So PTP xTorrent allows me to teleport to you, and you can of course teleport to me. And then we can leave the party by doing party Q, and then we can no longer teleport and we can no longer use the chat. So it says I'm not in the party, so we do P to toggle back on. Okay, so they're the invite, not invite, party and the basic commands. Of course, there are some items for mcMMO as well. And if you have a stack of more than 10 feathers and you right click, it's called Chimera. I can't think.
Chimera wing.
Chimera wing. And basically, if you right click, it will teleport you to where you're looking.
I think that's the spawn point.
Yeah, that's what it does. It teleports you to the spawn point. Now I run out of feathers, unfortunately. But it will teleport you to the spawn point unless there's something above you, I believe. That's quite a nice little feature. Rather than doing a command, they can use the wing, which I've already forgotten how to pronounce the name of.
Chimera.
Chimera. Okay, so now over to Torrent, who's going to be explaining all the different skills in the plugin.
mcMMO employs 12 skills for the player to level up in. These can include taming, which you can level up in by taming your wolf, obviously, and by fighting with it. It will level up in experience. So, for example, killing mobs, killing other wolves, killing players, it will gain some experience. And the higher level it is, the better abilities it will grant. So, for example, the higher level, it will take less damage from stuff like fall damage and fire. It will also have some offensive abilities, which can include offensive attacks such as a critical hit. So, all in all, your wolves will be made significantly better, as Samco is showing over here.
Right, and then what you need to do is do /taming, and that will show you how much XP in the level you've got. So I can see there I've got 570 XP just now from killing that sheep. And then what it'll do, every skill level you'll get a little effect. So for instance, when you're on 100+ skill, you'll have the environmentally aware effect, which allows your dogs not to go into lava or cactuses or fall damage, so they're immune to all that. And as you can see, you unlock all these at the appropriate skill.
T1. The second skill is mining, which, as you can guess, you will level up by using your pickaxe on mining certain objects. Now, one thing to note, the highest experience you can get is from diamond and lapis ore. Another feature you should note is if you right click with your pickaxe, it will say you have raised your pickaxe, and if you hit the block, you'll activate Super Breaker, and the whole server gets broadcast to this. Some advantages of this is you get instant block break for a few seconds, and you also get the chance of double drops the higher level you are. Now, you also have a recharge time, which is, I think the default is 240 seconds. The amount of time you can use Super Breaker for is increased with the higher level you are. So obviously this is one of the core skills everyone uses, and you obviously get to a high level very easily.
So to see how long you've got left for the ability to use Super Breaker, you just right click again and it'll tell you, so 210 seconds until I can use it again.
So the third skill is Excavation. This obviously levels up when you start digging the ground with a shovel, if Samco is showcasing now. Again, as mining, if you right click with the shovel and then hit the block, you'll use an ability called Giga Drill Breaker. As you can see, Sam has broadcast it to the server. Again, this allows you to break blocks instantly with your shovel and have a higher chance for double drops.
Now you can also do this with your fists, I believe. If you right click and then punch the floor, you also use...
Yes, that's Berserk. That's a related skill.
Right. But there you can see all the stats there. Also Treasure Hunter.
Yes, Treasure Hunter. I do believe you can find treasure within a dirt. I think the most common one is glowstone dust. The higher level you are, the higher chance you have of finding it.
Okay, right, the next skill then.
So the fourth level is woodcutting, is what you can tell. When you chop down wood with an axe, you will gain experience. Now, as with the other skills, when you right-click the block at the bottom, it will say tree feather activated. Now, I do believe when using this, the whole tree will give you the whole blocks. There you go.
There you go. Oh, that's brilliant.
That's a very handy thing, actually.
And we can slash woodcutting.
Indeed.
And we can see our stats there. So tree feather ability. We also have a leaf blower ability, but that happens at 100+ skill. And again, double drops are on constantly, I believe. But
the higher level you are in double drops, the higher chance you do get of obtaining them. Right. So the fifth skill is repair. You use iron blocks, mostly known as anvils within mcMMO. And when you pick up a broken tool, you right-click your anvil, and depending on what level you are, for example, you can't repair diamond immediately, you have to level up, you will repair the broken tool with the item used to create it. So for example, Samko is using a stone shovel, he will need cobblestone to repair it.
There we go, I've used 1 cobblestone and I've repaired my wood shovel, and I can do that again, and it repairs it. And
Indeed.
wood goes for wood, of course, iron goes for iron tools, diamond for diamond, and gold for gold. It's pretty self-explanatory. We do /repair. We can see here repair mastery and stuff, so you get extra durability every time you use it. And also things like diamond repair happens at 50+ skill, so you can repair diamond tools and armor as well. And arcane forging as well allows you to repair magic items. So one thing to note, if you do have a enchanted item, if you do try to repair it, if you're not high enough level, then it will lose its enchantment. Okay.
So that's just something to take note of. The next skill is Unarmed, and here we have a testificate dummy for Sam to punch to death. This skill is leveled up when you use your bare fists in combat. The higher level you are, the higher chance you have of disarming your enemy. As you can see, Samko has used Berserk. Now, Berserk acts the same to any of the other skills. When you right-click, you will break blocks instantly within your proximity. Again, it only lasts for a certain amount of time. So you must obviously level up to get a higher usage of that.
So if you type in Unarmed, you get all the information. So Berserk ability, 50% damage, and also the disarm, as you were talking about. Awesome. Right, so what's next?
The next one is everyone's personal favourite within vanilla Minecraft, is Archery. Now, I know you're a very avid archer, Sam. You obviously level up Archery by using the bow and arrow. The higher your level, the better chance you have of retrieving arrows from the people you kill, the animals you kill, etc. Your damage also increases when you're at a higher level, so you can use less arrows to do more damage.
Right, so if you /archery, you can see there, so ignition, 25% chance enemies will ignite, and that will increase the higher level I am. And I can also daze bows and also arrow retrieval, as said.
Indeed.
So next.
So the next skill is Herbalism. Now this is simply just farming. This is increased by doing anything farming related. I think the easy and most notable one is by hitting reeds, as Sam will show you now. It will show you your Herbalism skill has increased. Now, benefits of Herbalism skill is you get double drops, and I do believe stew and bread are raised in effectiveness.
So I get XP for both taking it and placing it, I believe, as well. So Dan, what's the next skill?
The next two skills are swords and axes. We're going to go over these as one group because they are very self-explanatory. Swords is obviously leveled up by using your sword. A higher skill allows for parrying more often, so you can dodge attacks. Also, higher levels allows for critical attacks and causes enemy to bleed. In axes, higher levels get more critical hits, and certain skill levels result in axes being upgraded. Now, as Sam is showcasing now, you get EXP for using your sword and hopefully using your axe against the zombies that are down there. Didn't you?
The sword, it was very, very much more effective when I right-clicked and used the serrated strikes ability. They killed the zombies really quickly.
So if I just spawn a zombie down here for you to use your axe on.
Alright. So if I right-click.
And you use Skull Split, which is the variation of serrated strikes, but for the axe.
So let's just
now, this makes the axes a hell of a lot more useful than they are in the vanilla Minecraft. So I find that very handy, because you might be chopping down a tree, and you might be like, oh god, there's a zombie behind me, and I can't do crap all with my axe.
Awesome. Okay.
So the next skill is Sam Kyo's personal favourite, is Acrobatics. Now, you level up Acrobatics by taking full damage. From any distance will give you a certain acrobatics skill. The higher level you are, the higher chance you have of rolling, which negates full damage completely. So the more times you roll, the more times you can master this rolling ability, you won't even take full damage at all. So Samko is going to demonstrate how you can take EXP for Acrobatics.
So there's two rolls, roll and graceful roll. Roll reduces the damage, and graceful roll is twice as effective. And I believe you have to shift when you land to use the graceful roll. So I'm going to try that. This looks higher than when we did the test.
No, it's not. Don't worry.
Let's give this a go. There we go. Well, there we are. I increased my level. Now remember, it's a percentage chance of you rolling, so
Indeed,
it's not guaranteed to.
Higher level you are, the higher chance of rolling you have.
No,
So take that into account before you take a jump off of these large cliffs like Sam does.
Yeah. Okay, so what's the last skill?
So the final skill is for the laid back people. It's fishing. Now obviously this is leveled up by catching fish. Who would have guessed? Chance of catching random items such as armor, such as tools, and there's a very nice chance that some of these will be enchanted. So if Sam has his fishing rod out, he will do his best to catch some fish.
Let's try and catch
as I know Sam's quite a good fisher, so let's see.
Do fishing. So you can see there, you get a magic hunter, so that helps you capture items. Oh, I missed it there.
I did say that was a bite.
Yeah.
You got bite. You got bite.
And there we go. Oh, that's good. So I caught a stone pickaxe. Now, one thing to note, they won't be very high durability, and so you all need to repair it. But it's quite handy being able to get items from the sea, and also they can be enchanted, like you said. So I mean, one time when I was playing, I managed to get a silk touch.
Yes, I do remember that. It was a silk touch wooden pickaxe, the best enchantment on the worst tool ever. So
yeah, so you know we were able to get a few items. And on that note, that is the end of the tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been me, Sam here in Torrent for WoopaGaming, signing out.
see you later, guys.